everybody. I am here right now with Kedah, you guys, and I'll do a close up of her very soon. She's sitting here chilling in the stroller. I am out here at Veterans Park. It's like 8 miles away from my home. Y'all, I'm a sweaty mess. Y'all have to excuse me, but I really, really needed to come outside today and ground and just like breathe in. Breathing that fresh air, breathing some prana. I needed that today. I have peopled for like the past couple of weeks, and there's nothing wrong with being social. But you guys, I am, believe it or not, an introvert. So at times I feel energy drained. So I do have to come out in nature and kind of, realign, reset, recharge, that type of thing. I would have made this video at the house, but I honestly did not want to because we have people at the house as well. We have family in town, and they're loud. They're, not purposely, but they're having a good time because they're here. So I didn't want to, uh, have all that in the background. I have enough going on in my background of my regular videos. So, anyways, I am here today, you guys, to give my thoughts, my experience of the my first ever doll show. You guys, I did attend. Of course, you guys have been watching my videos, and I greatly appreciate all my new subscribers. Y'all is on it. I appreciate y'all so very much. Thank you so much. So anyways, I went to the Raleigh, North Carolina doll show. It was the world the Dolls of the World Expo, y'all. I can't even talk today, and I wanted to come on and basically give my experience on the show and how much fun I actually had. I did go with two of my best Dolly friends, and we did, of course, fly in from Atlanta. The plane ride was amazing. The messed up thing that happened, you guys, to me. Of course, something would happen to me on the way to North Carolina. Uh, Boarding the terminal to get on the plane, I dropped my license, and so Atlanta still had my license, which of course, good news, I was able to pick up from the lost and found when I came back home, of course. But yeah, so that was the thing that happened to me on the way. I did lose my license. Um, we got there. I want to say it was around maybe 11 in the morning. Um, got our bags with no problem. That went smooth. We went to, of course, get a car from the car rental place, Hertz. Uh, they upgraded our car for free because we had strollers, which big ups to them for that. That was really sweet. We got in the car and we headed over to the Hilton. We got to the Hilton. Checkout was great. They were very much so accommodating with that as far as that went. When we got into our room, we did notice up on using the shower that our cold water did not work, which Hilton accommodated that as well. They were on top of that really well. As with that, they gave us a complimentary breakfast for our, for the wait for that and the reason why that happened. So they greatly accommodated us for that. The room was really nice. We were on a pretty quiet floor. Our floor wasn't really loud. Um, you know, really nice, really peaceful. Really enjoyed it. We did put our privacy do not enter door handle knob thing on the door because just to tip you guys, you want to do that because you don't want people to keep coming in and out of your room, especially when you have these expensive babies in there. So we kept ours on the entire weekend. If we needed anything, we made sure that we went down to the front desk to get it, or we would see a maid in the hallway, and they would provide what we wanted. But we just didn't want people in and out of our room with these very, very expensive dolls. So we did do that. We arrived on Wednesday. And so because we arrived early, we planned to go, sightsee and see North Carolina because one of my friends is from there. So that's what we did. We did go sightsee. We did some shopping. Of course, you guys seen that. We went to a lot of places and ate. People were very, very sweet there. We even ended up going to a Trader Joe's, y'all, because y'all know I'm my little health food kick thing sometimes. And when we were there, I was stopped because, of course, I had my selfie stick, and they were asking me, do I have a YouTube channel? And I told them, of course I did. And, you know, we had the dolls with us, of course. So they got to see the dolls and they were telling me, like, oh, well, you're an influencer. And I was like, no, ma'am, I'm not an influencer by all means. I enjoy making videos for people who like to watch me, but I'm never trying to influence anybody to do anything. So I thought that was really funny that I was called an influencer. Um, when the actual day of the show, oh my gosh, you guys, the line was ridiculous. But the good thing about that, even though that the line, it went from the front of the venue all the way to the back end of the like end of the hotel, like past where the pool is. I mean, people who were there know what I'm talking about, but I can't really describe it to people who weren't. But if you see my video, you do see how long that line was. But the good thing about the line is it was moving. It moved, and you know, we didn't wait really that long. I think we waited maybe at least a good 15 to 20 minutes, if that, to get in the actual showroom floor. They accommodated you with water outside of the actual showroom. So I thought that that was really nice that they accommodated people with glasses of water. It was ice cold water too, so that was really nice for them to set up that, and they needed to, you guys, because I'm not even gonna lie, it was hot in there. And I don't think it was hot because like the air conditioner didn't work. I think it was probably hot because there were so many bodies. That show was jam packed, and I don't think that they thought that the show would be that big, on that big of a scale. So yeah, and I didn't think so either. I mean, I knew that there were going to be a lot of people there, y'all, but I did not know that it was going to be like, you know, stop and go at each booth. I really didn't have a problem with it though, because I did get to interact with people. You know, even people who were in line would interact with me and my dolls. And I brought the twins down, you guys. I brought Julia and Gianna, River and Sage, and like so many people were so like floored by them. A lot of people were telling me that they looked super realistic. A lot of people were asking me who created them. There were quite a few artists that told me that they had painted the kit too, and that they enjoyed my version or my rendition created by Bev. So it was really sweet because, you know, I fell in love with that kit when I first seen it. And oh y'all, a bug. And those of y'all that are new, I am like 100% like, I wouldn't say I have ADHD, but if there's something going on in my background, I'm gonna let you know, and I'm probably not gonna edit it out. I mean, it's kind of real and raw over here. So anyways, like I was saying, a lot of people were floored or like blown away on how amazing that they were painted, and that just like really, really did something for me. I really appreciated it, even though I wasn't the person who actually created the baby, but the baby was created within my vision of what I dreamed of this kit to be. Because when I first got the twins, I did get a lot of, you know, positive feedback from the people, of course, who watch me and support me and things like that, and I greatly appreciated it. But like when I post them on Instagram, they really didn't get many likes on Instagram. And you know, there have been a few people that publicly have said negative things about the kit, or said it wasn't their cup of tea, which is fine. You know, I don't always give my opinion on everyone's doll, but I mean, some people feel like they have to open their mouth and say things like that, which they're entitled to. We all know where opinions come from. So anyways, that just made my day. They got a lot of pictures took in, and it was just great. This one man had stopped me with his wife, and he wasn't even a collector, his wife was. And it was funny because he was like, now I want a doll, but I want this doll. That's what he told his wife, and it was hilarious. And they took pictures with the twins as well. The atmosphere in the actual show was very welcoming and warming. um, there were so many, it was like I was a kid in a candy store, you guys, like drooling at the mouth. I could not just, my focus was everywhere. It was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my, like I just could not focus. It was just so many nice and wonderful things, that, and beautiful babies, beautiful, you guys. I don't use a professional camera, you guys, but I do have a Samsung 23. It is the latest, one of the latest Samsungs that came out. This phone actually came out in February. It is true to color. I wouldn't even lie to you guys. I don't Photoshop my pictures when it comes to my babies. I try to make it as closest to natural light as I possibly can. So the only thing I might do is like blur out my background, because sometimes I feel like that takes away from the centerpiece, which is this beautiful artwork right here. So it was true to color, true to everything in my videos. I didn't Photoshop or edit anything. What you've seen is how the babies truly looked, you know, at the show. And I even took my camera and kind of moved it to the side to look over and get the view of it through, and then put my lens up. And it really was true. I don't think that the lighting in there was distorted or made things look different than what they appeared, but I mean, to each his own. So anyways, there were so many things to look at. There were so many beautiful artists. There were so many sweet women. They were very helpful. They would tell you about the things at their booth, and you know, tell you what was like on sale and what they provided and things like that. And it was a good time. Like, I was enjoying myself wholeheartedly. And y'all, I had no intentions at all of getting a baby, but I picked up Dasha, and I was blown away. Like, I was in love. I was in love when I went to Laura Tuzio Ross's booth. And when I went to Laura Tuzio Ross's booth, y'all, I was in love. And I didn't want to put her down, and I was blown away. So I did purchase that partial silicone kit, and I'm super excited for her, you guys. I was honored at the show because me and the other woman who actually got the completed one were the only two people who had it at the time. She is releasing, I believe, the kits in September. So because her caster is actually on vacation for the month of July, for this month. So I'm excited for everybody who's excited to get one, and y'all are going to be just amazed and just in love as I am with this sculpt. But right now, I'm just going to do my little, you know, because I'm the only one besides one other person who has it. So like, that's a memorable moment for me. And you know, it's not like you can use it as bragging rights, but at the end of the day, that's not why I'm using it. I just feel like that is another like thing that I can add to my memories of being a part of this hobby. You guys, I don't know if some of you know, but I do collect a lot of sold out limited editions. And so that kind of happened unconsciously, but that's something that is like my niche now when it comes to babies. So I know she's not going to be a sold out limited edition, I don't think, but I am happy to be one of the first to actually own her. So, but anyway, so that happened. And then I did continue to go through the show and look and film and look at the beautiful babies. And I bought some other things for some other babies that I had. And I did get to meet other artists and other YouTubers. There were people who were actual, not content creators, private collectors, don't have Instagram or anything like that, that actually watched me and came up to me and, you know, excuse me, I got to talk to them and things like that. A beautiful, beautiful soul. She came up to me. She was actually from North Carolina herself, and she is an avid watcher of mine. Hey girl, how you doing? She wanted to get the Julia and Gianna created too, and she asked me who my artist was, and I told her that it was perfectly fine if Beb wanted to, you know, recreate that baby for her. I don't have a problem with that. It's not that big of a deal. You know, the more the merrier for me. So it was really nice meeting her. You guys, I did want a Denise Gibbs bag, but you know, after that, you know, taking that plunge with Dasha, I was just like, we ain't going that far. Plus, I also wanted to buy silicone paint. So I had a budget, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, I did. I had bills to pay when I got home, and I got kids. So, but yeah, so we didn't go there. It would have been nice to get one of those bags, but maybe next year. I promise myself that I will, you know, definitely budget better and receive one of those bags, because they're gorgeous. They're beautiful. My friend owns several of them, and she bought another one while we were there, and they're just really, really nice bags. I wasn't, you know, I'm not upset with the Michelle Manning bag that I got either. It's pretty, it's beautiful as well. So, you know, it was really nice as well too. So I'm happy that I was able to own something by her as well, because she's extremely talented too. I did see some content creators, like I stated, and some of them we did speak, and some of them, they were doing their own thing, which is perfectly fine. You never want to assume anything, or be in people's space. If they're inviting, then they're inviting. If they're not, they're not. It's never a big deal with me, at least. I don't take anything super personal. But there were two a couple of booths. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna be 100% transparent and honest with y'all, that people were a little standoffish. They weren't super friendly. I smiled and I spoke, and I kind of got a stank look, so I cut off my camera and I edited that part out of my footage, and I continue to enjoy the show. I wasn't going to make a big deal about it. I mean, I don't know their life. Maybe they weren't having a good day that morning. Maybe they were hungry because they had been there for a while at that point. I don't know their situation, but it didn't stop me from enjoying myself at the show. I was floored and amazed by all the silicone, you guys, and like I just became hooked. You guys, I find myself now looking at silicone kids right now all the time, and it's just crazy because I never thought that this is where I would be. But I mean, that show greatly changed my perspective on that medium, for real. Like, and it's crazy because I have my friends own several silicone dolls, and it's not to say like anything like their dolls weren't, because they have some amazing and beautiful dolls. I don't know, like, I don't know what clicked or popped at that moment, but it was just like something happened to me. The show was magical. Okay, so yes, I enjoyed myself 100%. Even when we weren't at the actual show, we would fellowship in the lobby, you guys. The lobby is where everybody would come, the collectors and the artists, and we would bring, our dolls down, and, just have a good time. They had a bar. The drinks were amazing. Yes, y'all, I had me a couple of cocktails while I was there, and I enjoyed myself. We had breakfast at the restaurant, and I've also had dinner at the restaurant. I had a Beyond Burger with fries. Chef's kiss. It was so delicious. My favorite place overall that we ate at while we were there was Bahama Breeze, which was literally like next door to the hotel. You guys, I had a jerk shrimp pineapple bowl, and that thing was banging. And y'all know how I am about food. If I wanted to eat it, like, do a mukbang, but I was like, no, because I was super tired. That was the night that we just flew in, and I mean, we wasn't on the plane that long, but y'all, I was jet lagged. I was tired. We had been up early. I had gotten up that morning, that Wednesday morning. I got up about 6 a.m. And so yeah, I was at the airport for over 2 hours before I boarded my plane, and we were beat. But overall, like I said, we did have an amazing time, and it was good meeting some of you women, and I cannot wait to do it again. They are having 100-acre wood for the theme next year, and I am so there, and I hope to see some of you there as well. And I'm going to show you guys Kedah before we get off of here, but we appreciate each and every one of us, one of you, not one of us, one of you, for tuning in and supporting our channel, and giving us a thumbs up, or just even viewing our videos. And also thank you so much to my new subscribers. You guys, I don't promote my channel at all. I don't say, hey, hit that like button, notification, da da da. I don't do that. That's not my thing. That's not my judge. But I do appreciate when my content resonates with people, so thank you so very much. Let me show y'all's niece so we can get out of here. Are you gonna say hi, fat? Y'all, look at her. And this is as natural as light can get. Yes, we are in the shade, but if y'all want me to, hold on. If y'all want me to, say we in the sun now. Say we out here. So y'all, I'm silly. So this is Kedah. She is the Lorna Miller Sand sculpt. Devin, y'all, she was created by the talented, the beautiful, the amazing, the lovely Asha of Pickles and Tea Captive Heart. And y'all see my baby. Look at them rolls. But anyways, she looks super cute, y'all, and I wanted to show y'all her hair. It is, well, she has it's a little little mashed down in the back because I had her laying down, but there's her curls. She got curls for the girls. So that is my little fatums right there. We hope everybody enjoyed this video, and like I said, once again, thank you so much for all the love and support. We greatly appreciate it. But we're about to go, y'all, because it is hot and I am ready to eat. So we will talk to you soon. Peace and blessings.